Hi there folks, today I'm going to tell you my top 10 legendaries list in WoW. This list contains all the obtainable legendaries that are available in game. The list goes from the worst to the best, and it is my personal opinion, so feel free to have different mindsets. And if you believe I did not give justice to a legendary that you favor, please tell me in the comment section below. Very well, coming off number 10, there are the world legendaries. These are obtained via quests that spawn through the two patches of the warlords. They have nothing unique, and I believe that this is the first legendary that has no visual display. Their on-use effect is pretty much dogshit. The healers create bubbles, the DPS create a AoE that nukes the targets around 20 yards, and the tanks are pretty okay, I guess. Nevertheless, we start from this one legendary. Coming off next, Thoridal, the Star's Fury. This is a drop from the Sunwell Kil'jaeden, and this was the first bow in the game during the Burning Crusade that did not require the hunter to have a special quiver, because as you could probably read, this legendary had an effect that created arrows. So all the hunters back there, they were using quivers, and the quivers used to take up one bag slot. So that means that hunters had one bag slot less than the other classes. Later in the Wrath of the Lich King, I believe they removed this feature, and you did not have to pack with quivers, and you didn't have to buy arrows or bullets that you use in the guns. And this was the first legendary designed specially for hunters. Coming off number 8, the Pandaria cloaks. As you can probably imagine, these were one of my favorite legendaries because actually the effects are awesome. The visual effect, of course, and as a healer, when you get the proc, you were distributed all the healing down to amongst all the other players. The DPS was using the Fury of Xuen that was constantly DPSing. The tank one was preventing you from dying, and this is a purgatory if you're playing a Death Knight. A very neat effect. These legendaries are no longer available in game. Blizzard used to introduce them in Pandaria, that you have to obtain them via quests that spawn around all the 5 content patches that Blizzard introduced to the game during that time. Before the final patch, you had to do 2 battlegrounds in order to get the quest to progress, in order to get the legendary cloaks, and this caused a big controversy around the place during that time. Nevertheless, the battlegrounds were not that difficult. I mean, if you were Alliance, you were pretty much winning everything. If you were Horde back then, there wasn't that much to do. If you're lucky, you would get it. And at the end, you had to kill all the 4 Celestials. I have to tell you, now that we're moving to number 7, Dragon Wrath Terragos's Rest. This one was the worst legendary I obtained. You could get it from a quest in the Ogrimmar. You had to kill all the fire bosses. It was a great NRP event behind it, but oh my god, the ways that you have to do to get this legendary, I hated it. But it has a visual effect very nice. I mean, you transform into fucking dragon, whatever you want. The on-use effect is that your dots are ticking twice, does more damage, best for mages, sub-priests. Coming up on number 6, of course, the Sulphurous Hand of Ragnaros. This legendary was created in Molten Core. You had to get the recipe. I believe the recipe was from the Molten Core, yes, and it can only be created in the Black Anvil that is found in the middle of the Blackrock Mountain instance. This thing required you to take a great deal of money to buy the mats, a blacksmith that had the recipe. Coming off number 5, Warglaves of Aznaroth, you know it, you love it. Illidan in the Black Temple drops these babies. And They are the most greatest looking weapon I believe that there is in the game. I believe this is the only glaive weapons that there are in the game. At this time, I believe, yeah. As you can probably imagine, this was the best weapon for Rogue during the time, and they were fucking awesome. Nothing more to say on this one. Coming off of number 5, Fangs of the Father, the Rogue only legendary weapons. Okay, you get these weapons from a quest that you have to pickpocket a boss in the Dragon Zoo. Then you go to the Ravenhold Manor. This quest actually wasn't that difficult. I mean, it's way easier than the Dragonwrath quest line. But you had to go to kill Deathwing, and you get a very nice visual effect. As you probably see in a few seconds, you get a slow fall effect, which appears the Deathwing wings upon your back, and you slowly fall for, I believe, 6 seconds. I don't remember. Yeah, we'll probably see it. And if you proc the weapon, you will get another similar effect of wings, but this time you will get a 5 combo per use that would make you use every combo spending ability instantly at 5 combo points. As you can probably imagine, this one was immense during the Dragon's fight, and it was usually the best drugs doing the greatest DPS in the back of Deathwing, the spine of Deathwing encounter. Because as when this thing procced, and procced quite a lot, as you probably see, the stacks are going up really fast. You get more combo points out of it, so you would use more sinister strikes. So that means that totally you're doing greater DPS than the other classes. A very neat legendary if you come to know it, but it wasn't visually so great. I just put it there for the coolest factor that the hell you're holding Deathwing's jaw in your damn hands. Okay, I believe now you're going to see the visual. It took me a while, yeah, I wasn't paying too much attention to it while I was recording it. Come on, you'll probably do it. Fun fact about these weapons is that at the end you kill all the black dragonfly there is, so only Rathian is the last of the dragonfly, and this is the first time actually we saw Rathian in Cataclysm. Ah, there it is. 5 combo points, guys. Immense DPS, immense. Okay, now coming off at number 3, Blessed Blade of the Windseeker, Thunder Fury. I suggest that you take a look at the trade chat. This is the best and known way to start a conversation. In the trade chat, of course, spam Thunder Fury. Well, Thunder Fury is a weapon that was available in vanilla. You can still get it. It required mats from Molten Core and Blackpin Lair, the 2 bindings, and I believe it was 10 enchanted elementium. Kill the big fat boss in Silithus. I think it's Silithus. And you get it. It took me 14 months to get the second binding of the Windseeker. But nevertheless, guys, this is legendary that it was amazing during back there. I mean, this was the legendary for the tanks, but rogues did anything in the national to take it. As you can probably see, that magician is pretty random. That means hello, vanilla, right? Okay, now check the trade chat. Thunder Fury everywhere, bitches. Okay. Coming off at number 2, val'anyr, Hammer of the Ancient Kings. This is the hammer that you get from Uldur, Wrath of the Lich King. You had to collect 30 fragments from bosses, and you do a quest. Nothing, you just hand them back, and they give you the hammer, that at the end you have to do the Yogg-Saron encounter and smash the hammer into his freaking face. You loot Yogg-Saron and you get your legendary. Very nice, as you will probably see the bubble effect, and it actually was the perfect for Shadow Priests, believe it or not, back then where Vapouric Embrace was a passive. Yeah, I know. Shadow Priests. Cool legendary. If you don't have it, it's the easiest legendary to get. And coming off, ladies and gentlemen, number one, the one and only Shadowmoor. This this weapon involves a great deal of pain in ICC 25 heroic. Do the quest, and at the end go kill Lich King with it. You get a mount, you get the Tabard of the Lightbringer. An awesome legendary. Awesome legendary. And Sail is the only legendary that can give you up to 100k worth of gold if you sell all the items. Well, guys, this is of this video. Thank you very much for watching. If you like it, subscribe my video, check my YouTube channel for more PvP, Diablo stuff, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.